Hi, this is Christelle Martinette with another December dance reading for the days 6-7 of December. And I'm going to make this a little longer because I'm in Rome, so the uploading speed is considerably longer. So similar to what I have done, I'm going to use the Verasibilla first, as I've done in the last couple of days. And I'm announcing a surprise in about a week or so for the new year. But don't tell anybody. Okay, let's see what kind of energies are in store for us for the 6th and the 7th of December in this December dance. Well, let me open all of the cards and then show you. All right, now, initially the overall energy I get is a being true to yourself. There is the superbia, and when you're true to yourself, you will. This is, also signifies success. And when you are true to yourself, that is those are the ingredients of success. Now I have 2 rows of 5 with a focus card being la gran consolazione, il gran consolazione, la gran consolazione, which is, success in all realms. Above that, all right, let's say the first row. What does the first row tell me? Let me show you all the cards. This is, and I have I'm going to show you the cards in the spirit of bringing you closer to my Verasibilla course, certification course, if you're interested. This is Sacerdote, the priest. Imeneo, it's like a nuptial dance, intimacy. L'amante male, the male lover. The letter, lettera. Gelosia, jealousy. Morte, death. Dottore, doctor. Gran consolazione we already saw. Bambino is a beginning, heralding a beginning. And mercante, merchant. The last 3 cards are amore, love. Denaro, the safe, money. And sospiri, sighing. So we have a focus area of the spread that talks of joy, success in both love and money. Now, it would be very simple if that's the only thing I were to say, but of course, these cards are noted for their ability to flesh out details, and one of the details is that from a position of being a single person, especially for the male energy people, the male people in like gender, in heterosexual relationships, the male role, male person is going to come forward in an act of exposing himself or herself emotionally through communication, and one side of that communication does hold that green-eyed monster, that tinge of jealousy, but it's not going to be above board, it's not going to be very clear, it will be hidden between the lines of what they say to you. But there's more here. All of this takes a heavy toll on that person and on you, because you don't know what's coming at you. And not only that, literally there will be some either points of depression or extreme sadness right before everything emerges. Because you know how difficult it is when you're about to do something very, very, very burdensome, very emotionally heavy for you. You start to get queasy, start to get sick. Some people may throw up, but that's right before everything emerges and there is a beginning. But the beginning, first of all, the beginning shows on the workplace. The beginning shows an energy shift with your livelihood, your activity. I'm not saying that you will come together. There's communication there. And the place to benefit most is the workplace. We're talking about love. We're talking about love, money, and finally, Now, again, this is fairly a superficial reading. But remember that I said, be true to yourself. It's the being true to yourself that is making it all possible. Whether that means being true to yourself and not responding to emails or text messages, being true to yourself, and you making the first move. So whatever it takes for you to correspond to your nature, do it. Now I have here to highlight some of the areas of this spread. I've got the Sexual Magic Tarot, the Italian version. I'm going to take 3 cards initially on the the fedeltà, the fidelity, and the superbia, the vanity. Oh, wow. Well, what do we have? We have the Fool. The Fool, the 4 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. Definitely being true to yourself will mean starting anew in a on very firm grounds, going to a different place. Here too, these are the classical meanings of the tarot deck. But what I see here is, on the one hand, there's a person that is coming forward, and you may be the one yourself. But on the other, I see that that some of you who are holding back or are being true to yourself are waiting until something tangible comes your way to start walking side by side with this person. I'm going to take 3 cards over the Death and the Doctor card to get a bit more out of that. Okay, now we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups. Now, there is this movement toward you, or you moving towards someone, and it is taking a toll on you, like we saw the Death card and the Doctor. But right up to the moment when that occurs, we're talking about the 5th and the 6th and the 7th here. And of course, it's not, could give or take a day. But here, this 5 of Cups is not a typical 5 of Cups of the Rider-Waite Tarot. This 5 of Cups is one person trying to convince, trying to sway another person. And it's not working. And that is the nature of the Death and the Doctor card. But lo and behold, remember we have this Gran Consolazione right in the middle of the card wants to come out. The Hanged Man just popped out. It's also telling me about time. It's not relegated to these 2 days. Will be expanding forward. All right, I'm going now to the Bambino. Well, first of all, I'd like to see the Gelosia card to see what that has to say. The jealousy. Okay, well, I have the 8 of Swords. Yes, that tinge of jealousy is going to have someone stop in their tracks. The Page of Swords and the Wheel. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Now, whoever is either you or the other party who is about to come forward, you need to do that when there is more information in your midst, definitely. And that's what you'll be waiting before you go forward. I'm going down to the Mercante, the Merchant, and the Bambino. We've got two really big cards here. We have the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and the Moon. All right, this also tells us that we are not, the person going forward. And as I said, there is a male energy here that's moving forward. That person is really at bay as to how and when to move forward. And this is the reason why you'll feel more of a charge, more importance given to your workplace, whether you are the person coming forward or on the receiving end. Let me take these lovely onyx runes that I was gifted by Rose, the Etsy store. I think Runes Carvings is the name of her store in Etsy. Okay, now look, beautiful. Look how beautiful these are. This is weird. There's no rune engraved in it. And that talks about your own time coming ahead, your way, doing it the way you feel best. But what do I have right over the Gran Consolazione? I've got Wunyo, and Gifu, which are, happiness in togetherness, happiness in an exchange. And the exchange, as I said, may come about first and foremost on the workplace. It doesn't necessarily mean this person will be at your workplace, but there is some kind of risvolta, some kind of effect that it will take on in the type of work that you do. There's more here. We've got Ingwats. If you think about what are the most beautiful runes in the Futhark rune set, Ingwats, Manats, which are two Wunyo together, face to face, which would be extreme joy together. Humanity, it also means this is why there is a risvolto, there is a overpouring on your workplace, because joy will come about. This is Sohilo, the sun, and success, going toward the male lover or the female lover. The role is a male role. Weird. Doing it your way, which implies doing it your own timing, in your own timing. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope this was of help to you this 6th and 7th of December in this December dance, and expect a surprise from me next week. Bye-bye.